All right, good morning, Hawks. We're back for another episode of Garage Math with Mr. Garza. And T. She's a little tired after our workout. Today we'll still be looking at the same formulas. Area of a triangle, and then also let me remind you the area of a rectangle, which is base times height. That's what you'll be working with as well today. Thank you very much for the feedback. Thank you very much for the support. While I get the hang of this, let me set this up. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't fall and it stays. All right, so as the morning goes on today, I'm going to be correcting your work from yesterday, lesson 1 that you turned in, hopefully. Keep in mind or remember, write your answers in the spreadsheet, then submit the spreadsheet so I could grade that for you. Today's quick review for geometry lesson 2, the quick review, which you should also post on the spreadsheet, is going to ask you to find the area of a triangle and the area of a rectangle. And there's a reason why they're asking you to find both, so you could obviously continue to practice finding the area of a triangle, and so you could remember this. But because of the shapes that we're going to be, or you're going to be looking at on today's lesson, also today's lesson will be cut into 2. Do 1/2 today and 1/2 tomorrow. Area of a rectangle, base 4 times height 3, 12. So the area of this shape here would be 12 inches squared. All right, remember rectangle, find the area of base times height. Triangle now, remember triangle is 1/2 of a rectangle. So to find the area of a rectangle, it's 6 times 5, but because we're looking for the area of a triangle, right, we have to take this number now and divide it by 2. All right, 30 divided by 2, that's 1, got 1 left, bring down the 0, that's 5. The area of this triangle would be 15 inches squared. When you're typing in the spreadsheet, I had some great Zoom meetings yesterday with 5 students, and they were asking me how to put in the squared in there. You kind of can go to symbols at the top and find it, but you don't have to. Just write inches. You could write the word squared, or you could just put SQ period and abbreviate it. But whatever you do there, I'll have an idea, obviously, if you don't do it, as long as you obviously have the numbers correct. So that's today's little intro real quick. Then we're going to be looking at these odd shapes today. They're really odd shapes, but what you need to ask yourself is, what could I do with this shape to try to make it look like one of these? Or how could I break this shape off so that I could have a rectangle, a triangle, a square? You need to be able to find a way to kind of break it into shapes that you are more familiar with. So if you look here, it's a really weird shape. And what you can do for this one is, I split it up down like that. Let me just write that in there, draw that in there. Just like that there. Now I have a rectangle here and a triangle here. Now that takes me back to the example here. So find the area of a rectangle, base times height. Base here would not be 8. 8 is from here to here. 5 is the length at the top. And remember, rectangles have 2 sets of parallel sides. So this side here is the same length as, or this top is the same length as the bottom base. So if this is 5, then this over here has to be 5. So the area of this rectangle would be 5 times 4, which is 20 inches squared. Now we look at our triangle here that has no shape, no length. Well, 4 is over from here to here is the height on the rectangle from here to here. We know has to be the same, or the height has to be the same over here. So now I have my height on this side, which is 4. And I know that from here to here is 5, and from here all the way to here is 8. So if I have this to this as 5, how many more inches do I need to get to 8? So it's 5 plus what equals 8, or 8 minus 5 equals what? Which is going to be now 3 inches. So now I have the base of my triangle and the height of my triangle. And the base is 3, the height is 4. To find the area of a triangle, again, is base times height divided by 2, or half of the base times the height. 4 times 3 is 12, and then 12 divided by 2 is 6 inches squared. Now we found the area of both these shapes, so to combine and find the area of this weird figure, we take 20 plus 6, which would give us 26 inches squared. All right, I hope that helps. Some of the shapes, like I said, are gonna look kind of weird. I got the packet here, yeah, but it's not too crazy. You really got to look at it and focus. I'll be on today again, so send me a message and we could get on Zoom meeting, Zoom chat. I think those students that reached out yesterday and sent me a message, that was awesome. I miss you guys, I really do. I get really happy when I have Zoom chats with you guys. It gives me a good sense of how you're doing, and it gives me a great sense of just being able to talk to you and see you guys. I miss you guys. I hope you guys are staying safe. Again, here's some of the work for today. If you have any other questions, feel free to send me a message and we could Zoom chat. I hope you have a great day. And always remember, go Hawks.